What's going on, YouTube? Uh, just got back to work. Definitely having a good week. Um, Definitely putting a whooping on the devil, y'all. Um, with the help, man, all my mighty spiritual warriors for God on YouTube, man. We killing the devil off, man. He's not happy with us. And all praises be to God. I just want to get some shout outs to YouTube. And the people who've been getting out to me. I've been messaging and trying to get back to you guys for the encouraging words. And like I said, we just give out a praise to God. It's nothing about anything personal. No one's taking any credit. We're all being used as vessels, and we can't wait to just do something great for God. So I did want to just throw that out there. I see people are subscribing, and that's cool. My main mission is really for views because um, my testimonies are pretty unique in the fact that most of my ordeals are actually like I'm conscious, I'm woke, I'm not asleep, I'm not in a vision. I do have two visions that I will get to eventually. One of them is God gave me a vision about my brother who passed away. He allowed me to see him, which doesn't happen a lot, so I feel lucky about that. Um, and then I had an end times rapture vision. I actually did have one of those. It was really real. So I will be getting to those. I've only had two of those in my life. Everything else is really, I've had really unique experiences. Anybody who's just tuning in, I would certainly encourage you to go back to my first videos and watch because there's just some unique things. I got a lot of different avenues to a lot of different um, just things that, you just can't even make up, man. And that's another thing, like, I don't know about other people, but this isn't like scary time session. Let's make up some scary stories and call them testimonies. Like all of my events are real. I work. I'm productive in life. I have a lot of things that I could be doing other than this. I'm doing this because I love the Lord and he's calling me to do it. So I'm just following his word. He gave me the testimony and I'm just giving it to the world. And that's as simple as that. So with that being said, I'm gonna get right into it. This one is a little different. So we had the Illuminati take a look at my house years back. This one, actually, I heard the devil's laugh, and it was probably the creepiest thing I've ever heard in my whole entire life. Yeah, that would have to do it. So at the time I was having company, me and a lady friend. She had went to sleep. I was still up, and I played my game. Then I got on YouTube, y'all, and so I've always been a YouTuber. Like since man, I've watched YouTube. This is my first time making videos. Like I'm not a social media person. I'm on. You can look me up, Lamar Wilson, on Facebook. But if you look me up, anybody did, I'm not on there. I'll go 3 months without going on Facebook. I don't care for Facebook. I don't like the spirit on there. I don't like the people. I don't care about following people and good morning Facebook. I don't care about none of that. So, but I'm saying all that to say that, I was on YouTube and just, not just watching videos. And it was just one video about Serena Williams, Michelle Obama, both of the Williams sisters and Michelle Obama, basically saying that they was transvestites. Like they were really men, transvestites. And like, at first I'm like, wow, that's incredibly like racist. At first I'm thinking like, wow, this must be like some mad white person, And I know that everybody white ain't racist. I know everybody white don't think like that. But clearly this had to be somebody, or it's true. In my book, don't get me wrong, like, I did kind of think that because they do look a little masculine, obviously Serena and them, but even Michelle, like sometimes, man, I had this, Jonah Rivers, right before she died, this little conspiracy, she died. Right before she died, they asked her a question about Michelle Obama. Like, what do you think about the first lady? And she's like, what you mean a first man? We don't have a first lady. She basically told in this interview that Michelle Obama is really a man. And then they cut to this one thing where President Obama was giving this warrior a medal, and he said, me and Michael, but he meant to say Michelle. So I'm not saying that I don't know where, I'm not leaning towards any way, but I thought that in my head myself. That's why I looked at this video. Same thing with Serena. I'm not saying they're definitely men, but with the technology of the day, y'all, and I know people saying, oh, well, they got kids, she got a kid. We don't know the technology that they got out here, y'all. I'm telling y'all, they got some technology out here that'll blow your mind. I mean, so anything's possible in these end times. That's all I'm gonna say. And I'm not, like I said, I just watched it because I had thought that in my head. I didn't come to that conclusion though. But for them to just lump up all the black people and just say like, oh, all the black women and say, oh, they're men was kind of racist to me. I thought it had to be somebody racist. But anyway, so I watched the video. I'm watching the video. Like I said, I had company, but she was asleep. She stayed the night and she was asleep. It was late in the morning. I'm a night owl, so I'm up all night. I'm watching this video, but it's really just a video like they're just talking. No, there's no talking. I'm sorry. They're not talking. It's like he's just clips of pictures of Serena bent over, like, you know, when she not like in a sexual way, but, you know, playing tennis, but showing like different parts, like if she was a man, she had a bulge. Same thing with Michelle Obama. They showed her like they had her have a Adam's apple. And I know that it could be doctored, and that was my thing. I was trying to check and see, are they doctoring this, or, you know, they adding a little extra stuff. And then that's when it happened, man. Like, I don't know if the creator of this just put that in there, but I'm legit for sure it was the actual devil's laugh. I don't know if, you know, because with me, see, the devil, he knows my purpose. He knows my heart for the Lord. So he been trying to kill me plenty of times. Like, and he's boxed me into plenty of corners. And I'm telling you, he thought he had me so many times. Like, even this last time. And God just pulls it fast when I'm every time. So I definitely know that was the devil's voice I heard. I don't know if he concocted some scheme against me again and thought he had me cornered, but he let out this like it was even. I mean, I'm trying, y'all. I'm trying. It was deeper than that. It was almost audible in the room, and I'm telling you, it pierced through my whole spirit, and I just was stuck, froze, like scared. But the only thing that like got me back out of it was my friend. She was asleep, and I don't know. She woke up and she heard it in her spirit, and she was like, "What in the world is that, Lamar? What are you watching?" Like, it was the creepiest thing ever. And the only reason why I'm bringing this up, and that's it. But the only reason why I bring this up and I ask this question because like I'm wondering if anybody else is going through, or if they've seen what I went through, or heard somebody go through any of my experiences from before, or even this one. So if anybody could comment with any things that happen like that, because it's like, for me, I know I'm not the only one going through all these crazy things. I know there's got to be somebody else out there that experienced something like that. Yeah, man, it was the creepiest thing ever. It was quick. Like I said, this video, I didn't want to make this video too long, but man, his laugh, and I hear people talk about his laugh in hell, like people who went through hell, and they say his laugh is like the creepiest thing they've ever witnessed ever. And I'm telling you, I think I know what they're talking about. It's just, you can't do it justice how deep it is. It's really just how deep his voice is. It pierced through your soul. It's creepy. So thank you for everybody who finished this video. And if you can, I'm really curious to know if anybody has, because like when I'm gonna get into my rapture, the end times rapture vision I had, I actually seen another person on YouTube. It was like, he looked like he was a younger white person. Like he was like maybe in his teen, he was a teenager at the time when he made the video, but I'm not going to get into it, but his rapture was it was so much like mine to where I felt like God put us in the same rapture. And that's another question I got to. Has anybody ever experienced like having the same rapture as somebody else? You know what I'm saying? So if anybody could answer that question for me, I would like that. Thank you for watching. And that's it. I wanted to keep it quick, but yeah, that creepy devil laugh, man. Has anybody experienced that? All right, YouTube.